Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances. We welcome you all for today's Throwback Thursday program organized by Iskcon Seshadripuram. So today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Kavinimai Prabhuji with us. So before moving on to the session, I would like to give a small introduction of Prabhuji. So Prabhuji was born in Penang Island, Malaysia, in a Tamil family. He served in the government medical field for 35 years and retired as a district chief medical assistant. He received his first initiation in 2007 and second initiation in 2017. For about 15 years, he served as the temple chairman of SCON Jelugor, and currently he is serving as the temple chairman of the new SCON Jelutong branch. Together with his wife, Her Grace Amrita Lakshmi Mataji, and their children who are also initiated devotees, he is inspiring many people in Krishna consciousness. So, with great gratitude and respect, let us welcome His Grace Kavinimai Prabhuji by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Th- Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. And can you all hear my voice clearly? You able
Yes,
to hear?
Prabhuji.
Here, is it
Yes,
too loud
Prabhuji.
or anything? Everything okay?
Everything is okay, Prabhuji.
Everything okay. So, thank you to Iskcon Seshadripuram, JSS, for presenting this Throwback Thursday. And it's a great honor for me that you are engaging me. And I don't have any qualification at all, actually. And by some Krishna's grace or Guru's mercy, I do not know. The devotees have maybe has given my name, and they have been trying to engage me. I'm in an significant soul that I don't much anything much actually, that my direct association with Srila Guru Maharaj. And I hardly actually in contact with Guru Maharaj also. Like I hear every time from the what you call the Thursday throwback program, I'm amazed with the devotees sharing a deep realization and such an fortunate souls that they have a lot of association with Srila Guru Maharaj. So therefore, please forgive me that since um, by the inspiration given by the Seshadripuram JSS team for me to speak, I informed them that I can only speak about my realization with the what you call my Krishna consciousness journey, and by the mercy of Guru Maharaj and his disciples, our God brothers and God sisters, that I how I'm in is Krishna consciousness and serving Srila Guru Maharaj. So, so that is the point that I would like to inform. So, I'm not able to give very much deep, what do you call, glories about me, my experience with Srila Guru Maharaj in that way. And we all know that to glorify Guru Maharaj, it's just simply is unlimited. You know, um, it is we are hearing, we can hear day to day. It's not enough to glorify Srila Guru Maharaj, and every time in each program that when we are hearing, devotees are giving so much of different inspirations about Srila Guru Maharaj, and. So for that, I would like to first of all, my humble apologies that on this concept that and I'm today only able to speak about my journey in Krishna consciousness. So for that, thank you very much again to Iskcon Seshadripuram, and please accept my humble obeisances to all the devotees here, my God brothers, God sisters, and the assembled Vaishnavas. All glories to my beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, and all glories to our founder Acharya Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Om Majinada Timiranda Shaya Jnana Jnana Salakaya Chaksurolimitam Yena Tasme Sri Guruve Namaha. I was born in the darkest ignorance, and my spiritual master opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisances unto him. So I was just rushing from our first branch program. We were celebrating Gaura Purnima festival, and it was my time here is 10:30 in the night, and we just finished at 10 o'clock, and I was just rushing back and try and connect, and just in time 10:30. Okay, so some or other things are going okay. There is no technical problems. Everybody are hearing nicely. So you all, I'm sure that you all are okay. That there may be a little bit connection with Guru Maharaj. I will speak to that, but in the way that of my Krishna conscious experience, that's the thing that I'm going to speak now. So in year 2000, that was in year 2000. My mother-in-law, her name is Nirmala Devi. She's not an initiated devotee, but she's been visiting Iskcon Botanical Garden. It's a center in Penang Center. It is nearby the Penang Waterfall Hilltop Temple. That's one of the famous temple. Many devotees from India coming to visit that temple also. So my mother-in-law was having cancer. In that way, maybe she was in distress. Maybe she was in connected to visit the Hare Krishna temple, and she used to inform her. That time we all not in Krishna consciousness. I have two sons, 5 years and 6 years old. And she informed us that please send your children to the Hare Krishna Center in Botanical Center, because they are conducting every Sunday. They are conducting a children's science class. So it will be easy for your children's, and some mathematics they are teaching, and some English lessons are teaching. So it will be nice. So in that way, I used to go for jogging every Sunday with my wife in the morning in the botanical garden side. There's a nice youth park there. So on the way there, it is also the Hare Krishna center there. So what I will do, I will send both my children uh, to my mother-in-law, and she will take the two boys inside, and we will go. And this was going like that. And while we are returning, it was just right time. The temple programs also end is about in about 1 o'clock in the PM, like that. And when we are returning back, every time actually the devotees were calling me, please come in, sir. Please, Hare Krishna Prabhu, please come in. Take some prasadam. And I'll always say that, okay, okay, no problem, no problem. And I will take my children. I was thinking, who is these people? These people are weird. It is not a temple; it's a house. What are they doing inside? But I'll ask my children, how is the program? They says, okay, pa, nice, everything okay. So for me, for about 2.5 hours, I don't have an issue with my children. I can drop them, and I and my wife can go for a jogging. So in this way, for some time was happening, and my mom or my mother-in-law also passed away due to cancer. So looking back now, I can realize that every time Krishna puts somebody as an instrument for us to connect our family with the devotees, and I should thank actually my late mother-in-law. So some or other she has connected us to these Hare Krishna devotees. 1 minute. மத்தஜி நான் கிளாஸ்ல இருக்கேன், அப்புறம் கால் பண்ண முடியுமா? வீட்டில் கால் பண்ணுங்க இல்லாட்டி. Okay. So around that period of time, there was an astrologer from India. He was a very well-known astrologer, but I do not know. He's a palm leaf reader. So I got an appointment because after my mother-in-law passed away, my wife was thinking whether she can have a baby girls. And she was planning that she wants to consume a baby, and she was thinking whether she can get a baby girl or not. Okay, so in that way, we went and see the palm leaf astrologer. Now, while he was seeing the palm leaf, he he predicted, one day that I'll become very serious person in spiritual life. So I was amazing, how this is possible, and he said that there is two baby girls is waiting, so they will be coming anytime. If you have never done any abortion, if you and your wife have not planned any abortion previously, then two baby girls will be there. I guarantee this. And at the age of 45 years, okay, you will become a temple chairman, something like a temple chairman, in a temple chairman. And I was within my heart, I was laughing. How this is possible? He's telling that I'm going to be a temple chairman when I come to just check whether I can have a baby girl or not. So I was looking at my wife, and my wife was looking at me. This guy is going to be, become a temple chairman. How this is possible? So in this way, many things that he said in my material progress and everything. So everything exactly it happens like that. So even he predicted when my father will pass away and how he going to pass away. Everything was accurately presented. So it was an amazing thing. I do not know how this palm leaf reader can predict this thing. She even named all my brothers, sisters, my family, my mother's names and everything. And so that was another experience. And so with that, within my mind, I was thinking sometimes how I'm going to be a spiritual person and all these things. But I was a Shiva Bhakta, Muruga Bhakta, but hardly to say that I never read any Shiva Purana or Kanta Purana, anything, nothing. It's just like as usual, everyone just being what you call devoted to the Devas. And then he also mentioned the palm trees astrology also said that my two sons will be having accidents and injuries in future. So I was a bit concerned and all that, in future. So in this way, that was in 2000, year 2000 something. And in 2001, okay, the following year, my wife conceived. And that's where I was very frequently when I was returning back from my jogging. His Grace Hari Gaura Das Brahmachari. That time he was serving as a temple chairman in Iskcon Botanical Garden, and his sister, Her Grace Vanavashini Devi Dasi Mataji. They always pull me and encourage me to please Prabhu come and take a little prasadam. Please come, please come. They will by heart they were calling me. And I cannot understand how much unfortunate I was. And I was still saying that no, it's okay, Prabhu Mataji, no problem, and I take my children and go in that way. Thinking of that, sometimes we devotees, we know how much unfortunate we are. So in this way, a little time passed, and they were also always telling Prabhu, we can come to your house, we can come and visit you and all that. I said no, no, no problem. But what happened, there was a turning point. My As my wife pregnancy progressed into the second month, unfortunately very serious medical complications, and it was rejecting, the pregnancy, the body was rejecting, and she was severely vomiting and giddy, and practically she was very ill on that. And up to a suggestion after discussing of the doctor, and we thought it is a situation that we should actually abort the baby in order to save my wife. So just before going to the operation theater on that day, the doctor did that an ultrasonic, scanning in the womb, and she said, "Sir, uh, you sure you want to do the abortion? Because we can see there is two embryos there, there is two babies there." And and at that time, I just reflected. The astrologer says I got two babies will be coming soon, and in this situation, but we cannot predict whether it's a baby girl or baby this thing. But the doctor says there's two baby, and in that way, my wife said to me, "No problem. Whether anything happen, I will hold my strength. Even I die also doesn't matter. I will give birth to these two babies." I have a strong feeling maybe this is a baby girl. So in this way, uh, I thought what I should do. I should take some austerity. I should pray to my devas, my Ista devas. So I make a vow. I went up to the Lord Muruga temple, and I make a vow. Okay, for until the baby comes out for the 9 months, I will be fully vegetarian. Because that time, every weekend and everything, I really eat seafood and all kind of meats and everything. We are just meat eater. And so that was my austerity. I make a vow to Lord Muruga. I pray to Lord Muruga, please give me the baby safely, and I will vow to you that I become a vegetarian. So I greatly make this vow. But at that time when I came back, then my wife asked me, then where are you going to make how are you going to maintain your vegetarian food now? Who's going to cook every day to you, this vegetarian? So the time I was thinking what I should do, and I thought of these Hare Krishna people. They're always calling me, please come to the temple. And I know that my children are saying they are always taking this vegetarian food only. So I called them and I said, Prabhu, can I have a catering from you, so that I want to take this vegetarian food, and for the dinner and lunch, for the lunch and dinner. So they were very happy. They said, no problem. With a small amount of donation, we can do the catering service, and prasadam will be coming to my house. And I was happy with that. I don't have an issue of eating this vegetarian food. In my mind, it was just a vegetarian food. I never thought it is actually Krishna Prasadam. It never happens. I never thought. Now, when I reflect back, all these things are coming. So I thought it's a nice vegetarian. So some others also, my wife also will share sometimes, like that. And we were taking. So I was taking. And in during this, because I'm now much more close with this, I used to go once a while to this botanical garden. Iskcon, and the devotees said, Prabhu, we can come to your house and we come give you free food. We bring you chapati and nice sabji, and we will do a Bhagavad Gita class. I say, oh, that's nice, that's very nice. Please come, like that. And they will come with very nice chapati is more than enough. We have actually nine, my wife and two sons. They will bring, even about 6, 7 people can eat very nice, super tasty vegetarian food. And we discuss about Bhagavad Gita, slokas, and every time like this, it was going. And at the when that means it's some sort, it's a Bhakti Visha program going in my home every weekly. So in this way, my wife gave birth to twin baby girls. Okay, right on Lord Muruga's most auspicious celebration, that is Taipusam. Okay, on the Taipusam. So on Taipusam day, the baby was born, and I was very happy and grateful to Lord Muruga. And I thought, okay, I've done my austerity. It's a time, okay. And my father-in-law, he was very sad actually, because the son-in-law is in vegetarian, and he was thinking, when is the time the baby will be coming? And he brought the chicken and everything, and then they cook and everything. I said, Prabhu, he said, no, no, I'm not Prabhu that time or anything. And he said, please, my son-in-law, take this food. It's very nice. So I tried this non-vegetarian food, but then I realized that I was nauseating and I vomited out everything. So each time I tried, I was vomiting again and again. Then I realized that something has changed within my body. Then I told, maybe I stick to this the Hare Krishna vegetarian first. So in this way, I was taking this Hare Krishna prasad food. For me, it's Hare Krishna vegetarian food, and the devotees was there, even with my two babies there, and they were doing programs, weekly programs. I should thank our God brothers, you know, His Grace Iklish Prabhu, His Grace Dhruva Kumar Das, His Grace Hari Gora Prabhu, and Vanavashini Mataji. They come rotating in my Bhakti Visha programs and inspiring. Now, what happened also? Um, I always tell, because each time after a Bhagavad Gita session, my wife will ask me, "What do you think about these people? They are talking about Krishna is the Supreme Lord." And I will say, of course, the Hare Krishna devotees will always glorify Krishna. Just let us remain as we are. We are Siva Bhakta, Muruga Bhakta. We are getting nice prasadam. We eat, and then we take that vegetarian food. And it is very nice. They come and sing the Hare Krishna songs and everything. So, Prabhus and Matajis, I could realize that in this way, how much unfortunate maybe I was such a sinful person that so much time it took for me to have a transformation. But one day, one verse we were doing, the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, text 23, Ya Sastra Vidam Ushraya, Vartate Kam Karada, Na Sada Siddhim Avapnoti, Na Sukham, Na Param Gadim. 16.23, the translation. He who discards the spiritual injunctions and act according to his own whims attains neither perfection, nor happiness, nor the supreme destination. So that verse really affected me that day, so deeply that I just couldn't sleep the whole night. So I woke up and then I was reading again and again the same page. It was almost in the morning. Now, I was thinking that I know everything, what I speculate is the right thing, but that this sloka really hit me, and with that, I shared to my mentor, my Bhakti Visha guiding devotee, his Grace Durga Kumar Das. He said, Prabhu, yesterday we did this one sloka, but this sloka has really touched my heart. I couldn't sleep. Why like that? So he says, today your spiritual life begin, Prabhu. He said, I should give you a book called Science of Self-Realization. I'll try to get for you. So he said, he told me that how he got that book. He wanted to get it from his BBT in the branch, but the book is not in stock. He tried to get in the other centers, but that book temporarily was out of stock at that time. So he was said, how do I can help this Prabhu? I said that I wanted to give him these signs of self-realization. But fortunately for him, his neighbor, one another Bengali fellow, he was clearing his all his books, old books. He came after study from the UK, and he said, "Hey Dave, you want this Hare Krishna book? I have some Hare Krishna books that I'm going to discard all this thing. You can give it to people." And when he take that book and he realized that there is a science of self-realization which he was really thinking how to pass it to me. So interestingly, the next day, so His Grace Durga Kumar Prabhu brought me the book for me, and so I start reading the book, and day and night I will read the book. Actually, the science of self-realization, even workplace and come back and everything until the book couldn't be closed anymore. It's just open like that. So it was my turning point. That book gave me an instant, inspiration that how powerful is actually our Guru Parampara, the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. And so in this way, I remember, the Acharya says, when we take one step to Krishna, Krishna takes 10 steps towards us. So, reading that, and then I was just inspiring, about the Bhagavad Gita. I was reading more closely about the Bhagavad Gita, and then the Prabhu says, after reading the Bhagavad Gita, you should go for Srimad Bhagavatam. I said, how much is it? Then in Malaysian money is more than 1,000. It's about 1,200 ringgit. Malaysia is quite big money. I said, wow, so expensive. I got this signs of self-realization for free, but this is so much expensive. Prabhu, can we get much more cheaper like that? And he says, no, this is the price. I was thinking, so how I'm going to get that? So I was thinking that while I was working at my workplace, I always share whatever I read and whatever in the Bhagavad Gita Bhakti Visha program, I preach to my patients. So I was that time was doing the blood taking, for the patients. A chronic patient, I have to take blood for the patients, and then I will. So while that I interact with the patients, I can realize, oh my God, how much distress these patients are, especially the old patients. They every time when I ask how are you, they will always say, I'm just thinking when my death day will come. So much of misery only. So I take the opportunity and speak to them, just chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is very powerful and this and that. That I am not initiated in anything, but I just speak to them, sir, because I was happy chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and was trying to make the whole entire my workplace, the Hare Krishna, like it is a Hare Krishna community. So people start calling me Hare Krishna Prabhu. So everybody greet me, even the Malay people, the Chinese, everybody like that. And while I was thinking how to get the Srimad Bhagavatam, one doctor came. She was transferred as a new HOD of my unit. She's a nice doctor. She came and she said, Prabhu, I came to know today is your birthday. So I thought of giving something, a gift for you. Now, this is a gift. This is the Srimad Bhagavatam I'm giving you as a gift. So you see, I was really stunned to hear that, but Mataji is giving me. It is a special edition. It's all in one. Such a thick book, very thick book, but the wordings are so small. So it's very heavy and very thick book. And it says Srimad Bhagavatam came in one book. Now, how is this possible? When we simply glorify Guru and Krishna, how much actually Guru Krishna is taking care of us. It comes so fast to me. So so in that way I got the Srimad Bhagavatam, and in that way I was more in contact with this Iskcon Botanical Garden branch, and there His Grace Ishan Gauranga Das, he was very fond in doing the best Bhakti Visha in Malaysia. So he was doing many Bhakti Vriksha programs, and I remember that once in Malaysia is one of the top, I think, Bhakti Visha programs going on in that center. And his class was amazing, inspiring, and he gave classes for us to preach. Anyone who hears the class, they will have fire up to preach to others. So that was his way. And so at that particular moment, all the congregations is actually practically Guru Maharaj disciples. They all are God brothers and God sisters, and they're very, very, very merciful in caring and spreading the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in this way, what happened then, my first personal encounter with Guru Maharaj, when years goes by, in 2006. In 2006, during the Radha Yatra festival, in Penang, Malaysia, at that time we will be having three chariot. Okay. The only one and very unique that particular time, three chariot will be going, a special Radha Yatra in every December of the years. So